My people, did you know China only has one time zone? That's a country the same size as ours, roughly. It's so oppressive, they won't even give their people multiple time zones. Bananas. If you like that fun fact, do me a favor, hit that button down there, the like button. Looks like this, and I would very much appreciate it. Also, check out DNKKnives.com. And if you buy something there, you can use this coupon code BehindTheEdge10 for 10% off. There will be a link in the description. Also, there will be a link to Patreon in the description if you would like to support the channel. And also make sure you like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Please and thank you. Speaking of China, that's where this knife is made. This is the Kershaw Iridium, which is named after an element. We have a 3.5-inch D2 blade. I cannot get that to... There we go. Which has a little bit of a different stonewash on that very small flat there. Satin, everything else. And it's kind of a spear pointish bayonet style blade. Drop point. Something. Yeah. Looks pretty cool. We have an aluminum handle and a bar lock that Kershaw just started using. Aluminum back spacer, a nice deep carry clip that works well. It is nested, and we have flat screws, and it is right or left hand carry. So that's pretty cool. For some reason, this knife is on bearings, which does give it excellent action, but I believe that most bar locks, if not all of them, should be phosphor bronze washers. So that's no big deal. That's just a choice kind of thing. This is an in-house design, which is what this symbol here means. And Kershaw's come out with 3 or 4, I believe, bar lock knives lately. It's the new big thing. Button locks and bar locks are the new fad. Best thing since sliced bread. Neither of which I am a super big fan of. But the bar lock is an extremely strong and tried and true tested lock. It works. It works really well. So that's why I'm guessing Kershaw did a safe bunt here just to get on base and made this model and a few others. I was more interested in this model because of the aluminum handle. I believe the other ones all have like an FRN style handle. I'm not 100% sure on that. I know at least 2 of them do when I was looking at them. So I picked this one up. It was 65 bucks, which is not a bad price. It's right on par with Civivi and some of your budget. It's a budget knife. And it's right on par with some of the other budget offerings. I do like the back spacer is a different color. It gives it some contrast. I do not like this lanyard slot. Don't care for that. I think it's cool they did nest the liners. They are not milled out in any way, but this knife is extremely light for a full-size aluminum solid knife. Sure there is Omega springs in there. I cannot see them. I believe they are behind the liner in some way or form, which is fine. I do like the blade. The handle is not uncomfortable, but it's not exactly comfortable either. And this crazy pocket clip ramp is kind of pokey, which is no big deal. You can bend that out and fix it yourself. Also, the retention on it is crazy. It is way too strong. Also, something that's easily fixable. One thing, when I did get this knife out of the box yesterday, every single screw was loose. Pivot, it is captured. Pivot was extremely loose. All the body screws and even the pocket clip screws were all loose. I'm not sure if this... I got this at a retailer, brick and mortar retailer, so it might have been like the one that they show, show people, but I'm not sure. Anyway, every single screw was loose. I tightened them up, no big deal, and I've been flipping the crap out of this thing, and it has not opened since. The thumb studs are in excellent position, both for thumb flick and the reverse flick. And you can, of course, open it with just your actuating this. And like I said, the action is excellent and quite fidgety if that's your thing. Not really mine, but that is what it is. I would be safe to assume those are steel bearings, but I do not know that for sure. And then there is no detent, traditional detent with a bar lock knife. I guess my thing with this knife is it is good, but it's not great. I think Kershaw just went with the safe bet, dropped a few really safe knives, and didn't really raise the bar any. Nothing here is, or with the other ones, is new and exciting. And it's hard for me to get excited about a budget knife. Also, I know that's what most people, the vast majority of knife owners, are in the budget realm. And me in general, it's hard for me to get excited about any budget knife. And that's not because I'm bougie or I'm rich. I assure you, I'm dirt poor. But in the past, I have owned so many high-end, extremely nice knives, custom and production, that I guess you could say once you drive a Ford Raptor, you don't want to drive a Ford Ranger. Or another analogy, once you drive a Corvette, you don't want to drive a Honda Civic. It's just, yeah, it's just a matter of personal choice and taste. It will work excellent. It will probably serve you quite well. Kershaw does a good job with D2. In my experience, I'm sure somebody will disagree with that. I believe my rooster just disagreed with that, but that's your opinion. My opinion is they do a fine job on their D2. Apex Alchemy has a video on Kershaw's D2 and 20CV, and the D2 drastically outperformed Kershaw's 20CV. So I recommend go check out that video so you can see for yourself. That's really all I got for this one. I just wanted to show it off. This will be a giveaway knife. I will absolutely pass this along to you guys. I did buy this knife, but I bought it using funds for the channel, and I want to thank my patrons for that. And you guys will have the opportunity to win this knife, along with others that I have. That's all I got for you right now, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe. I will be doing giveaways soon. It is on my schedule, so we will get it done really soon. Make sure you're good to each other, because nobody likes a douchebag. Later.